Legends, how are you doing today? Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me, if you can see me. We're going to go through Bitcoin, Ethereum, some on-chain really cool data that I've seen. We'll be checking this out also. So yeah guys, make sure to smash up the like button on your way in. We'll be taking a look at the DXY. If you saw yesterday's video, DXY looking very exhausted here on the daily chart. Very exhausted. We might see a nice few weeks here to the downside if we are lucky enough, or depending on what's going to happen during the week. But this could be a very, very good clear sign that we are maybe finishing the accumulation phase for Bitcoin. And if we do have this corrective move during the month of July and August, remember this is the daily, so it is a slow player. We are having some massive bearish divergence on the DXY. I do believe so that we are going to come and drop slowly here for the next month. The technicals say it, okay? So this might signal that Bitcoin might be finishing the accumulation phase, supposedly. If we go back to the 4-hourly chart, or the daily chart, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if the DXY suddenly loses the 92 levels, going to 90, 89 potentially in the next coming month, then we might have just the last tiny little dip here for Bitcoin and start picking up. Only if this is going to play out, okay? This is very much expected, the DXY to start losing the value, the dollar index. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at that and a couple of more things, guys. Let me just go quickly through the comment section, see who's joining the chat. 52 watching now, 9 likes. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way in, guys. Bob's your uncle. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. One of my best supporters here, Bashir, at last. Hello, yes. Hello, Segmed. How are you doing, guys? Bashir, I've been waiting for you to show us the next direction, Bashir. Yeah, well, we'll be talking about that today. It looks like we are in a small uptrend here for Bitcoin, but I don't see no worries. I think this is selling opportunity, okay, with a potential tight stop loss. I think we are going to come down at least to revisit the $32,200 range, okay, $32,300 to be conservative right over here. I think that it is very, very likely, in my opinion, as soon as we start seeing some, volume to the upside and some buying pressure, then yeah, well, you could exit your trade at a small stop loss, but yeah, everything's signaling that we are potentially gonna lose and come to the downside now in between today and tomorrow. So morning from Augusta GA. Chones, good. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Good afternoon here in Spain. Zakaria, hello, how are you doing, Zakaria? Right, let me go through the rest of the comments quickly. Hey Andy, thanks for providing such a content in your website. I have learned a lot this week. Thanks, Andy. Spy Info, you very welcome. Very, very welcome. We've got loads of good information here. Okay, our point of view also on the technical analysis. We've got latest news, so you can check out what's going on the crypto space. So yeah, guys, the link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. All free information here. And we've got all sorts, as you can see here. We see the tabs here on the top. So yeah, check it out for sure. Morning, thanks for promo code for PrimeXbt. Legit, you're very welcome. Use it very, very wisely, because trading is very, very risky. Okay, don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Always risk 5-10% of your trading capital, so then you have more, to learn from your errors if you do have any. And yeah, I mean, trade safely out there, guys. Trading is very, very, it's very hard, and especially in the crypto space, which is very, very volatile. Yo, what's up, Mafia? How are you? Revanth, how are you? Hello, welcome. Salish, Nathan, hello, Andy, hello, Sir Bukatka. Hello, 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 everybody. Nice to have you here once again. Thank you, Kim. We are also your best supporter. Yes. Thank you, HF Comps. Hello, buddy. Hello, Totted. Bukata, the information you provide is very valuable to me. Thank you very much. I try and do my best and give you simple technical analysis here on YouTube on different cryptocurrencies and also the traditional stock markets also. And yeah, just showing you, you know, what works for me, and just so you, and also showing you why does it work. Could you please check VRA? Yes, Salim, we'll be taking a look at that as Zap. Franny A, love your website, Bitcoin Sensors. Thank you, Franny, very, very much. Kim, how high do you see the chances of BTC to go to 30k, 28k, 40, 24k, and 20k? Well, 20k, I think there is a 10% of chance to go into 20k. There is a 40% chance to go to 24k. There is 55% chance of going to 24k, and eventually there's about 70% chance that we will go back to the 30k levels, maybe another retest down over there. But I am still a strong believer that, you know, this is the last point of the retest area, retest accumulation. We are going to go up from here. We might have some spikes to the downside, which is very much expected in my opinion. Will it go below 30k? Maybe not. We might see some of the last, you know, downtrend, or we're going to go up from here. But we are, I think, in the last phase, okay? It might take a week or two. Remember, guys, we've been here already since the 19th of May. So it's going to be almost 2 months now. And yeah, how much longer are we going to go sideways here for Bitcoin? I think, you know, the more downside we have, the more tricky it's going to look. All these are daily, on the daily. If you look at these wicks, you know, they're just massive wicks. So another massive wick, you know, every time this is going to be a clear accumulation, in my opinion. I think a little bit of downside here to then, you know, make the bears say, yes, I knew it, we are going lower, and then it might be the last spring point, and this hasn't been the spring point. But yeah, there's very cool on-chain data that I want to show you guys also. Buen día, saludos desde Argentina. Francisco, Argentina, won the Copa de América. Felicidades. Matic, yes, we'll be taking a look at Matic. Hello, Diego, Joseph, hello everybody. Right, enough reading comments, and hello to everyone. Giacomo, hi Andy, who's winning tonight? England or Italy? Amazing to TA as always. I think Italy might win, but I'm going to support England eventually. But yeah, I think Italy's got a little bit of a stronger team. Can you check Mana? Yes, let's start checking out some cryptocurrencies here, guys. Right, which one was the first one? VRA. Let's take a look at VRA here for Zelim here in the comment section. VRA. Well, this is the only thing that we got for this crypto. Yeah, it's not looking too good. This is the 4 hourly chart. If we just zoom out here on the daily, just a quick update on this crypto. I'm not familiar with a lot of cryptos. We're just going to take a look at the charts. This might be a signal of bottoming out, okay? Maybe it is bottoming out. You know, the bad thing about this is that we are clearly, you know, in a massive downtrend. We are going down here on this crypto. So yeah, the chances are of it going down is a little bit higher than going up. But this might be a huge accumulation phase. Let's hope so. I'm not too familiar with this crypto, but it seems like this level is holding pretty nicely, which is about the 1 cent area. It is trying to hold here nicely. We would want to see you know, some volume kicking in here and breaking this major downtrend, you know, at least getting above these lower highs right over here. We do see some wicks over there, so if we get a trend line, you know, in between those wicks, you know, it would be nice to see at least coming above this level over here. Then we will be breaking, you know, major structure. It would be looking like a reversal right over here. You know, we have this bottom, a long consolidation here for about a month, right around this area. So yeah, I think if we get above the 0.015 cents approximately, it will start to be looking pretty good. As you can see right over here on VAR, we do have this this massive support that we had once we broke it here in March. We blasted off and it held nicely as support. We have the volatility from the capitulation phase, but as soon as we broke below it, it has been major resistance. As you can see, we do have 2 wicks over here. This is on the 4-hourly chart, so getting above this major level would be looking pretty bullish. We do have a strong base here from March on VRA, so getting above this level, I do believe so it is going to hold nicely as support, just how it did right over here. So yeah, we'll be breaking major structure from the downtrend also. So yeah, we'll start becoming bullish as soon as we break 0.015 here on VRA. As long as we're below this level, it is still going to be looking pretty bearish. But yeah, there are signals in the crypto space that we are kind of close of a bottoming out. Okay, I'll be showing you this with some on-chain data, really cool on-chain data here that I want you to see, that there are signals that we are potentially bottoming out here. So right, let's take a look at Matic also. Let's take a quick look at Matic here for the community. I have a small trade open here, guys, on BTC. I do think so. I mean, I'm going to be super transparent. They are just small positions, okay? I did enter a short position. I was in a profit yesterday. I'm currently at a small loss on PrimeXbt, but I do believe so. We are going to come down to the $32,300 range, okay? It does make sense that we are going to, lose steam. We went to the overbought territory here on the RSI. We broke this major, consolidation symmetrical triangle. And yeah, on PrimeXbt, guys, I got to say it, this is a small income that I get also. You know the deal. The more incomes you try to get, apart from trading, well, I obviously get a small commission. You getting the best bonus. PrimeXbt is my favorite day trading platform if you use my link in the description. And Bitcoin Census 50, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, guys. So yeah, I get a small commission, you get the best bonus available. Let's take a look at Matic here quickly. Matic didn't manage, okay, the last thing that we talked about from Matic here on the 4-hourly chart, guys, remember we need to get above, if we have these lower highs over here, we have a lower high right over there, we've got a clear trend line. We didn't manage to touch it right over there, so we are still, in a clear bearish trend. We are still going down here. So the ideal here for Matic would be breaking above from this trend from these lower highs to start changing the structure. We also talked about, the $1 area. It is a major support level. Are we going to come down to the 88 cents? We did talk about if we do lose $1, exactly $1. If we come down to 96 cents, 95 cents, then eventually it will be looking, especially with some volume, it is very likely we're going to hit the 88 cents, okay, which is our next major support range here for Matic. I think there is very low possibilities for Matic to go below 88 cents. We might have some wicks or two, especially like this capitulation phase that we had. But yeah, we are, in my opinion, very close to bottoming out. Same as Bitcoin and Ethereum. I do believe so that the 30k range is the bottom. We could go to 28k, 31k, but around that range, I think that we're not going to have so much bearish power to go down there. So a retest on Bitcoin at 28k could definitely push the price of Matic to the 88 cents levels. If we do have another severe drop here, potentially down to 75, ultimate low here for Matic, in my opinion. We are going to be breaking very soon, I think, this downtrend. We're not going to go down forever, especially if we are in an accumulation phase. Most important level to break here for Matic, in my opinion, is the $1.24. We'll be breaking this downtrend structure from this trend line. We also got this major support and resistance, which is at the $1.24. As soon as we break, the $1.24, the structure will be looking very good. very, very good. You know, the $1.24 is a major level. By looking at the charts, you know, we have a bounce there. It's been major resistance. So as soon as we break this level, it will, in my opinion, has a very, very high chance on holding as support. So as soon as we have a clear breakout from this range, you know, pay attention for this potential trade right over here, the $1.24, another rebound. So we might go to $1.40, $1.45, who knows. A nice retest from this level is good for a potential scalp here on Matic. But till then, we are still looking bearish. We'll be losing levels. If we lose $1, I think 88 cents is the next target. Let's take a look at some other cryptos here. Can you check Mana here, says Turtid. Yes, for sure. Let's take a look at Mana US dollar. Right. It's a long time since I haven't checked out Mana. And eventually this did not play out. We did not manage to break this major resistance for Mana. So it is a pretty big project, Mana. It's in the gaming NFT also industry. Not too familiar with the project, but the chart is looking pretty cool for a recovery right over here. We can clearly see a major support level. This is where we suddenly just hit. This was on the 22nd of June. This 37 cents area is super strong. If we just zoom out here on the daily, I mean, this correction, guys, is absolutely perfect. It is, in my opinion, one of the best opportunities. Nowhere close to entering a multi-year bear market, in my opinion. You know why I think this? Because, you know, 80% of users of cryptocurrencies every single year. We haven't seen the massive hype just yet. So yeah, this is something really cool that I want to show you guys, is this Bitcoin entities net growth versus Bitcoin price. And it is very curious to see this because nobody used to trust cryptocurrencies in 2013, 2017. We had massive hypes. As you can see in the black, we have the price of Bitcoin, all right? And then in the blue, we have entities net growth. This means people using cryptocurrency, having wallets, you know, exchanges, and using crypto in general. In 2014, we did have, you know, a massive peak in Bitcoin at about $1,000, 1,100 approximately was the peak in 2014, late 2013. And what we can see is a major drop here during the next few months. Once the market peaked of interest, people stopped using cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Then we went into this massive bear market, and then in 2017 we reached another peak, which was almost at $20,000 for Bitcoin. We reached a peak also in entities net worth. So people stopped using Bitcoin and cryptos. The net growth of the users suddenly collapsed as well with the price. And now what we can see here, once you know, we peaked at just below 65k, we had a major drop, and now, you know, entities are still growing. We haven't had a peak on the growth, so it is going to the opposite direction. There are more people every single day getting into Bitcoin, getting into crypto. You know, I'm not sure if you watched the UFC fight yesterday, Conor McGregor, and you can see, you know, who was the opposite, that was fighting him. I can't remember his name now, but you can see crypto.com, you know, we see advertisements. Also FTX exchange, it is everywhere in the sports industry. Crypto.com, the advertisement now for crypto is absolutely insane. It is in the super big sports. So eventually we're going to have net growth going super high in the next coming years. And yeah, I don't think we'll be breaking 65k Bitcoin as soon as you know it. Right, let's take a look at let's just sorry about that. I just wanted to talk to you through about that on-chain data that we have, that the net growth is growing and it's not going down. Usually you see it going down after a peak of a market. So Mana, let's take a look at Mana right over here, and it's having a decent recovery. We do clearly see right over there, we do have a strong base here as support. It was really decent support right over here. Okay, this was in March of of this year. So if we extend this support range, it is acting now as major resistance. This level is the 80 cents, approximately 82 cents, where it's been major support right over here. So we did get some bounces very nicely, then eventually got above this level. As soon as we broke below it, then yeah, we've tried to stay above it. This was massive the capitulation phase, a lot of volatility, people not knowing what is going to happen. Then, you know, eventually once the market calm downs, we can clearly see that this major level is super important. So yeah, in my opinion, if we get above the 82 cents level, it will be looking great for a trading opportunity. In my opinion, I think this will be turning into major support again, just like it was here back in March. So if we break this level and then come back down, I think a really good trading opportunity retest for a potential long is very likely here. Good thing about this crypto that, yeah, we have broken out from this major you know, downtrend structure that we created. As you can see, you know, touching multiple times, you know, this major trend line here. So yeah, we have finally broken out and we are starting to see volume. So this is mainly buying power. So the recovery is looking pretty good for Mana. If we get above 82 cents, you know, we could easily have a recovery from here. I mean, a retracement. But as soon as we break this level, then yeah, guys, it is starting to look very good for some potential long opportunities. If we have a nice spike, wait for the retracement, get in, you know, and get out. So this is what I got for Mana. Not looking too bad, breaking from major structure. Hello, I see MACD going up, but price going down on the daily, which should be very bullish. Trend may reverse these few weeks. Your thoughts? Yes, I don't use MACD very much. Is this on the daily for Bitcoin? I don't use MACD very much. Matter of fact, I don't ever use it. But yeah, let's just take a look at the MACD. I think it's just a lagging indicator. It is not one of my favorites. It is not this one, obviously. So you're saying nothing special, just a potato, MACD going up, but price going down on the daily, which should be very bullish. Yeah, we can see the MACD slightly going up from here. So yeah, I think it is very possible that with, you know, this is the start of a huge turnover eventually on the MACD, and we are going to go above, you know, these levels. But yeah, I'm not, it's a lagging indicator. It's just, I don't use it at all, MACD. And kids, hello, how are you doing? Good afternoon, Mentor from Nigeria. It's been a while. I miss you so much, Mentor. It says, Stefan, thank you for joining in here on the live stream. Hello, Jenny. Hello, how are you doing? Push the like button. Yes, guys, make sure to smash up the like button. Very much appreciated. Right. I love how funny way people pronounce my name. Bukatka, Dimitru. Vet, please. Yes, nothing special. I'll be taking a look at Vet straight away just for you. So we could have several spring points. Strong, please. Right, let's take a look at Vet. Yeah, well, this is what we got for VeChain. For Vet, we are still in a very clear downtrend, but in my opinion, there will be a moment very soon that we are going to pop out from this downtrend, okay? If we zoom in here on the 4 hourly, let me just get some stuff out of the way here. Right, clear downtrend like most of the cryptos. I say lower highs right over here. We didn't even touch it just there. There will be a moment that we are going to break out from this major resistance point, and then eventually, you know, start coming to higher levels. This is a very important level here for VeChain, the 0.095 cents. As soon as we get above that level, I am going to start remaining very, very bullish. We do see some major resistance here at the back in March. So the 0.95 cents has been major resistance. We have VeChain had a massive wick to the downside. In less than a day, in about a day, it went from 16 cents all the way down to almost 4 cents. So that was an insane sell-off here for VeChain. It did have a massive drop, as you can see. A lot of volatility, but taking no notice of this because it doesn't help us here on the technicals. Let's go with some old data right over here, which is this major resistance that we need to take a look at while we are below it. We did have another touch here, another bounce at the 0.095 cents right over there. So we didn't even touch it here. So we did touch it here as resistance. So it is a major level. As soon as we break this level, you know, with some decent volume, such like this, a little bit higher than this eventually, if we get the volume with some nice candles here, yeah, guys, I do think, you know, I would say 70% chance that we are going to get a major bounce from this level if we come and retest it. So as soon as we come above the 0.095 cents, I am going to start to becoming bullish here for VeChain in the short term. But while we do, you know, as long as we're still below this massive downtrend here from these lower highs, we are still going to we're still bearish, sorry. So yeah, but I do think there are signs that the bears are, you know, losing steam. Hi, please check Luna US dollar here for Crypto Lord. Let's take a look at Luna here for Crypto Lord. Wow, Luna's looking pretty good. Pretty good. We are suddenly breaking above some major structure. There is some volume coming in. This could easily be a fake out in between today and tomorrow. We do want to see a major pump here for Luna. We're going to zoom out here quickly and I will show you why this is a major level. Okay, well, we can clearly see this is signaling me that this is the chart that you want to, you know, see that if it's a distribution, a redistribution, or an accumulation. I see more people now saying that this is a redistribution, but because people are expecting this chart over here. A lot of people, I mean, it is a 50-50%, it is a 50-50 fight in between bulls and bears. People think that we are, a lot of analysts think that we are in the redistribution, that we are going to see 25k levels for Bitcoin, that we are maybe going to go to 20k, the lower 20ks. I think we are in an accumulation. We are in an accumulation. We should be in a redistribution if you look at the steps of Wyckoff: accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, redistribution. But I think, you know, crypto space is a little different. It is a little different. And we are having, you know, not mass adoption, but their growth is growing very fast. Every single day there are more users in the crypto space. It's like the internet in the late 90s. You know, it was growing very fast. So we are just about breaking major resistance here. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. You know, this was something that I was talking about here for a long time for Luna. We do have a massive, it is very similar to Bitcoin. If you take a look at the Bitcoin chart, also back in January, we were in like a box area in between 30k and 40k levels. And it's the same for Luna. We are in between $5 and $8.50 approximately. We got a major support. We did wick below here on the capitulation phase, and here we managed to hold this area, small fake outs with no volume. Now we are currently getting above this major range, which is super important for Luna. So this might be the start off of a blast off here for Luna. We are starting to see some volume in. We are currently getting above this major, you know, pink horizontal line that I have right over here. We have several touches there as resistance. It has been major resistance here in the past. Now is the moment that we need to see if it's going to be a fake out or not. This is not a clear breakout. We are just sitting around this area, guys. So nothing to get overexcited just yet. We want to see a nice clear candle with direction here on the 4 hourly, a few on the 1 hourly going up with some decent volume like this, or maybe like this candle over here. Definitely more than this, and definitely more than what we can see right now, more than this. But they are intentions. So as soon as we break the $8.20 range, $8.20, now we are currently at $8.30, but it can clearly be a consolidation fake out at the resistance. Then yeah, very, very likely for Luna that we are going to have a major jump to $12. Why are we going to have a major jump to $12? Because it has been very, very fast to go from about the $8 range to $12. It's been super, super fast, and to come back down, it's been super, super fast too. So we are just currently at the major resistance line, and as soon as we have some volume and price action, we are going to come up to the $12 pretty fast, in my opinion, here for Luna. Let's take a quick look here at the volume profile, just to see, you know, the volume traded around these ranges. And I think the most volume traded around this range is very, very low. So yeah, as you can see here for Luna, the volume traded in between the $8 and the $12 is just so low. The major peak here had been, you know, these levels in between $5 and $8. As soon as we get above that, we're just about to get above, yeah, there's no volume traded around this range. So it's going to be pretty easy to get above, you know, to the 11.50 range is where we suddenly see a small spike here in volume. But there's no volume at all in between $8.30 and $12. So it will be pretty easy. This week is going to be pretty critical. It's going to be looking really good to see if we are going to have a major jump. Corey says, I put $600 in Matic when it was like 6 cents in November at its peak. My bag was worth over 70k. Never took profit. Live and learn. Yes, wow, Corey, that's absolutely insane. 0.06 cents. Andy, I think your short will play out, but I guess whales may try to liquidate over leveraged shorts. Yes, Bartosz, potentially. Let's take a look here on the 1 hourly for Bitcoin. Remember, we have had the pump here, you know. By looking at this chart, you know, the most likely scenario is that we are going to lose this uptrend. We are going to lose it. Who knows, we might see a spike, guys, but this is why, you know, in trading, you need to risk something. You need to risk something, and don't risk too much so your emotions are like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose a huge amount of money. No, if you lose a trade or two, it's fine. You need to risk 5% of your capital, for example, more or less. So then you have 20 stop losses. So yeah, I am willing to take this risk. I think that we should be getting this is the price action that I'm looking for in between today and tomorrow. Obviously with some lot of volatility, but then eventually coming down. It is the most likely scenario. Please check Ethereum US dollar. Let's take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is like creating a base right up here. But eventually this can be like a bull flag, a bull pennant, like a symmetrical triangle. This is the 1 hourly chart, guys. Remember, we did break out from this ascending wedge formation. Whoops. We did break out from the ascending wedge. So yeah, I was expecting potentially another leg up here and then have the next leg down. But it might not happen. It might not happen. I think we might be just going sideways here and then down. I mean, the price action, yeah, I was expecting also, we can see a major support range at $2,030 approximately, 2030, 2050. We do have multiple touches as resistance and support. So yeah, we can maybe entertain that this is a left shoulder. This right over here is a head. And we are going to create, we are creating the right shoulder. It might be smaller, it might be bigger. We might have a spike here and then down. But yeah, eventually this is a major level that we will have to take a look at. If we break it, we can see that we might have a severe drop if we lose this level. But yeah, let's take a look. If we zoom in here on the 1 hourly, we are kind of creating a pennant here, symmetrical triangle, but eventually coming from a downtrend. Remember guys, once I talked about the video yesterday, the most likely scenario is that we are going to continue to the downside, because volume right over here from here, the volume has gone up. So this is, a clear sign that the bears are winning the battle. We see a downside here, volume going up, and while we're having the retracement sideways action, the bulls are losing steam. We are going down. So it's a battle in between bears and bulls. First the bears do this, and then the bears wait for the bulls to see what they are going to do. And when the bears see that the bulls are doing this, and they are doing this with no volume, then they usually take over and then have another drop. This is what usually happens. This is what I've learned from price action and volume. Can you check theta? I got a short and in. Hope it plays out, says Corey. Let's take a look at theta to see if your short maybe plays out. You didn't. What targets have you got here for theta? Because yeah, we know theta is currently just about to lose this level, but it's still consolidation. This could easily reverse from here. I have this major box range, which is in between the $6 and $5.90 range. We can clearly see it's been major support. It's been major support for a long time here for theta. We did see a wick down, but then eventually, we're getting supported around this range. Yeah, I would have shorted this if we would have seen some major volume to the downside. We might get, let's go to the 4 hourly chart and zoom out here for theta. Yeah, we might be getting held here nicely from this level. Maybe not, but we are in a clear downtrend. Okay, so I just don't, I like to trade patterns and price action and volume. I don't know why you would short from here. We are clearly in a downtrend, so yeah, your trade is favorable on your side. We might get a bounce from here and get rejected from this resistance from these lower highs. Maybe your target is about the $4.50 approximately. I do know that we do have a major support range here on theta. There is it's been a major resistance point right over there. We did have a peak. It did, after the capitulation phase, we wicked on the 23rd down to the $4.50 level. So yeah, I think this is a major base. If we lose it, $4.50 is very likely here for theta. But yeah, I would short this, potentially seeing some price action and volume nicely here and waiting for retracements to get back in. So yeah, this is what I got for theta. Still looking bearish, okay? Looking bearish. We haven't broken out from this major trend line. We are technically creating higher lows. So it is looking potentially for a reversal very soon. Hi from Latvia. KS, hello. Nothing special. I found that some alts are pumping while others dip further, such as RV and AXS. Why? Well, it is different. It is different, Cycles don't repeat, and the 2017 was an ICO. It was very speculative. It is still speculative. There is still a lot of promises, but now we can start to see crypto projects working. They have a utility. And the first biggest example is Theta Network. Theta Network, decentralized streaming, is a working product. It's got its own blockchain and it's absolutely amazing. Check out Theta Network if you haven't checked it out. It is working. It was a promise a couple of years back. Nothing working just yet. Now you have more users every single month on Theta TV, on Theta Network. It is working. Altcoins are going to start outperforming Bitcoin. It is not the same. This is not 2017 where Bitcoin leads the market every single way to the upside, to the downside. Now we are going to see some altcoins decoupling from, Bitcoin and the actual crypto space. They are going to be becoming projects. They are going to be becoming projects and businesses. They are actually working, especially decentralized. They are going to start decoupling, guys, from Bitcoin. And this is how it's going to work. The ones that are not working are going to disappear, or they're going to go close to zero. The ones that are working, such as Theta Network, is the clearest example. They are going to outperform Bitcoin. They're going to be here in the next year. So this is why some altcoins, like Aave and Synthetics, in my opinion, they're going to start, people are going to realize that, this is something big and it is actually going to work. So that is the reason why. This is not the same. Everybody's used to looking at old data to say, okay, well, yeah, Bitcoin's going to go sideways or to the downside. Yeah, altcoins are going to absolutely bleed, which most of the cases is true for most altcoins. But you're going to see 5% of altcoins suddenly, pop up and do 200% gains, while Bitcoin's done a 5% drop. This is because crypto, blockchain, it is the time now where it is working, guys. It is working. People are waking up, working products. So yeah, that's my answer to that. Nothing special. Delon Musley, please check Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana doing great. Let's take a look at this over here. Solana did break out from this major structure, so it was looking pretty bullish. We have this downtrend on Solana, okay, with these lower highs right over here. We did break out from the trend line, but we had a fake out from this lower high. Remember, we also say we want to get above lower highs here. We were struggling here with this major resistance point, and we did have a clear fake out here. We needed a little bit more price action and a little bit more volume. A clear fake out. I would have waited more here for some more volume, a little bit more price action, and then probably get into the bounce. But clear fake out, no volume at all. There is some selling pressure right now, but we are getting some type of resistance, as you can see from the trend line here of this downtrend. It is looking pretty good. I think we should be getting a severe bounce. We have clearly created a massive double bottom. We got the bottom there, also another one right over here. So yeah, it is looking not too bad. It's looking not too bad, Solana. I think we will see a recovery here for Solana. Maybe a little bit of sideways action very, very soon. Very, very bullish blockchain project. Tim Devane, thank goodness I nearly fell asleep watching another guy just now. Thank for another live TA, Andy. The last 24 hours has been the most boring market Sunday in months. Can we see ADA? Thanks muchly. Tim, yes, for sure. Thank you very much for joining in and giving me that support. Let's take a look at ADA US dollar for you, and I will give you my opinion. Right, this is the latest thing that we saw for ADA. Bullish thing about ADA, we did break out, from this major downtrend, okay? So we are clearly creating also like a double bottom scenario. So this is like for most of the cryptos, such as Solana that we checked out now, breaking out from this massive downtrend, creating, major base here at the $1 levels, which should be holding very nicely. There is a lot of sideways action now here for ADA. A lot of bullish news for ADA also, but we did not manage to get above the $1.50. $1.50 is my most important level for ADA to start to become bullish. We did talk about this many times. It was a major resistance in between $1.45 and $1.50. We had a fake out right over here from this ascending triangle. We did manage to do a great trade over here, but that was something that we did in the past. Getting above the $1.50 is going to be a major level. It's going to be turning into major support again, and yeah, we can start becoming pretty bullish on ADA as soon as we get above that level, which is right over here, $1.50. We did have in a first attempt, we failed. We did create a kind of ascending wedge, and the supposed target we know from an ascending wedge is coming all the way down to the wedge, which is round about the $1.10 approximately. Maybe not even that, if you can redraw here the structure for the wedge, like something like this. So it doesn't have to be to the $1.10. We might have another next severe drop if Ethereum and Bitcoin does drop. Bitcoin to the $31,000 range. Maybe we'll see another severe drop for ADA. But yeah, we should be holding, this major level. Yeah, bullish scenario for ADA getting above $1.50. It's pretty simple in my opinion. This major box over here, we're going to turn it from another color. Let's go with red, so then we know that this is the major level that we need to get above for ADA to start to becoming bullish. Please, BNB, let's take a look at BNB for Abdul Majid. Right, BNB US dollar. Guys, 165 watching, 80 likes. Make sure to smash up the like button. You'll be helping me out immensely. I've got 11,200 subscribers at this moment. Thank you very much for the support. Right, BNB. Okay, right. I've got this horizontal line because I wanted to mark this low over here. Let's zoom in and get pretty clear from what we've got drawn right over here. So we did say that we broke out from this major downtrend also, so it was looking pretty good. We did create like an ascending triangle. We had a small kind of pump here, but we do know that the $330 range is a major resistance to break. It's been major support. We also have the peak right over here from the 20th of February. We do have a peak at $335 approximately. That's why we have also this orange horizontal box right over there. We are creating also like a double bottom scenario here for most of the cryptos. Now, what short-term analysis? We do know that BNB have been having some issues in the US and some other countries at this point. I think in the UK, they have suspended transactions in between banks and Binance Exchange. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've been reading this the other day. So yeah, this could give some bearishness on the price of BNB potentially, but not too much at this point. To start becoming bullish for BNB, getting above the $335 area with some nice volume. Okay, yeah, I think if we get above this level, I do see some nice. We are creating higher lows, so yeah, the structure is still pretty bullish. Let's get this triangle out of the way here for 1 second, and yeah, we are currently, we did get above this major resistance, which is the $310 right over there. Had a little bit of fake out, not too much volume from this breakout, just going sideways. So I think, yeah, if we do manage to, the rejection from this point was clearly from this resistance. This is the bad thing about, coming back up from a downtrend. We are getting major resistance every single time. That's why people are doubtful that we are going to come and meet all-time highs. The huge amount of resistance that there is for the price to push up from this sell-off is absolutely insane. So yeah, getting above $335 is very, very bullish for BNB. I think a major leg up to $375 is very, very possible in the next coming weeks if we break $335. If we lose this range, I think, you know, potentially we might be getting some kind of support here from the trend line that we broke, and also from this this support that we've had here for a few days. Well, yeah, it's not looking too bad here for BNB. Right. Let me take a look at the comments here. I'm lagging behind a little bit. Dario Kelm is saying, what about Theta? Theta is extremely bullish. Don't worry about Theta, Dario. Theta will be doing absolutely great. Okay. $4.50 potentially ultimate low for Theta. I've just taken a look at Theta. We'll be taking a quick look at the rest. But yeah, Theta, do not worry one single bit about Theta. We are in a downtrend, but it will be recovering very, very soon. $4.50 I think might be the ultimate low here for Theta. Right. Right, there's a little bit of spamming going on. We are one new corona strain away from a major crash to the global markets. Be careful. Yes, this is totally true. You know, markets are holding by a thread. But if the market, I think they are going to try and avoid this, because if we do see another major crash and the economy stops suddenly, if we, you know, I think this whole C19 thing about, you know, having another major lockdown is just not going to work. They're going to have to print again a huge amount of dollars. And we know what happened to the dollar index, okay, as soon as we saw the start of the lockdown, okay. People got scared, massive sell-off, but then you had this. So that what would that create? That would create a massive sell-off. The dollar will gain a lot of value in the short term, but then reopening the economy, stopping everything, you know. Oil also, guys. Yeah, oil. You remember when we had the lockdown, what happened to oil? The oil went down, you know, to minus $37. Yeah, I think this is not going to happen again. They are going to try and avoid a major world lockdown. So I think this is very unlikely to happen. You cannot close, you know, the major oil wells, because yeah, they prefer to throw the oil instead of closing everything down, because if they close it down and reopen it, it costs more oil to actually open a well than in the pipelines than just throwing the oil away. That's why the oil went down to minus 37. They paid you to store the oil that they were pumping out of the ground. The economy was closed. I think this is not going to happen. But yeah, nobody knows what is going to happen to the market. We can see the S&P 500 also, you know, absolutely exploding. Double bottom on Ethereum 2,400. Says Thebo. Please XRP, says Mujah. Right, let's take a look at XRP here for my man. Right. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP has been such a bad performer here in the last few days. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, okay? I do daily technical analysis on Bitcoin and crypto, and yeah, I also do live streams and try and connect with the community. XRP holding, no, this is not XRP, sorry. XRP right over here. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly. XRP did create a kind of an ascending wedge right over here. We broke below, got major resistance right over here, very likely to come straight back down. We did talk about XRP losing potentially the 58 cents level. Yeah, if we lose 58 cents, we might be hitting just about 54 cents for XRP, which is the low part for a potential double bottom of this ascending wedge. So if this happens, if we do lose this major support range, which is the 58 cents here in the short term, I think retesting the 53 cents is very, very likely for XRP. We can see, you know, the structure, you know, this higher high, then lower high, you know, it is very, very likely, in my opinion, that we might come back down and retest this as a double bottom scenario if we do not break it. Currently, we are holding the 58 cent level nicely, so let's wait and see. If we do break 58 cents, yeah, 54 cents is very, very likely here for XRP. Ethereum will fall, says Crypto Play. Will Ethereum fall? I mean, yeah, I think that it will fall. We might see a pump before we fall. We might see something like this before we come down. You know, when you have this low sideways action after coming from a downtrend, you might see a little pop to the upside, and then you come down. Right, let me go quickly through the comments. Can you please tell us your long-term holding? My long-term holdings is in crypto. I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink. Chainlink is one of my biggest holdings. I have 20% of my portfolio in Chainlink. I'm a very strong believer in Chainlink. Chainlink has been a very, very bad performer the last few months, but it has been the best performer from 2018, from 2019, almost from 2020 also. So it's just having a breather. It's having a consolidation, going down also, healthy correction. But yeah, Chainlink is insane. A lot of big things coming up for Chainlink also. I have Chainlink in my portfolio, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I have Unibright, UBT, very strong believer in this project. Also VeChain, I have 5% of VeChain in my portfolio. SNX is about 3%. Yeah, and I don't have much more cryptos. FSN, Fusion Protocol, very bullish on, very, very bad performer, but they are getting working products out. They have Change app, very strong believer in the Fusion blockchain. Not too much marketing. They are trying to get working products out and then potentially getting the marketing out. Very, very bad performer. FSN, you can check it out. But yeah, I think it will be a very, very good blockchain crypto in the future. Hey Andy, have you checked Ethereum? Right, let's take a look at Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum. Well, this is what I got for Ethereum. We might see a pop out here from this kind of symmetrical triangle that we've formed right over here with these high lows, lower lows, lower highs, sorry, and yeah, we might see a pop out here from Ethereum to the upside. Maybe get another rejection from this major resistance as we had right over there. But yeah, we did talk about this yesterday. You know, I am looking for some type of sideways upside movement for, you know, the next hours or days. We were clearly having some bullish divergence on the Ethereum price on the hourly, sorry. Just need to be patient. Let the price have the retracement. Let it have the retracement. Then potentially enter a trade. But yeah, and we might go lower from here. You know, these bullish divergence has maybe already played out, and now we're going to have the correction. We are going up beyond the RSI. Now we're going to have the drop. But we clearly know that the 2050, 2030 range is major support, okay? It is a major support range. If we lose this level, which is around about the 2030, 2020, it is a range. If we start losing this level, it is going to be looking pretty bearish, because we do clearly see a kind of head and shoulder formation by touching the $2050 range. As you can see, if we lose this level, it is very likely that we are going to come down to the 1,800 range to meet the lower part from this ascending wedge. So yeah, This is what I got for Ethereum. eGold King, let's take a look at EGLD, says Adrian. eGold lost support right over here. Let's take a look at the daily here quickly for eGold. eGold did create this ascending triangle and lost it eventually on the 19th of May. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly. Yeah, eGold lost support right over here at the $93 range. We did see a clear resistance, and yeah, it didn't hold as support. We did have a small bounce. So yeah, we lost it. Now it is currently sitting below the 93 levels, $93. Yeah, as soon as we get back up, then it'll be starting to looking pretty bullish here for eGold. But yeah, we lost these levels. Currently major rejection here on this resistance point. Cake and link, please. Right, let's take a look at, and also GRT for Mujtaba. Right, I'm gonna go pretty fast here on looking at these cryptos here and give you my opinion, my TA view, and where we could potentially go. GRT is looking okay. It's looking pretty good. The only thing for GRT is that we are struggling by getting above this 78 cent level, because, you know, we did have this massive spike here. As soon as we broke it, it turned into a really nice support, as you can see there. So the 78 cents range is important for GRT. It is a major level, 80 cents to round it off. So we were creating, you know, this trend line, higher lows, lower highs, sorry, and then broke out from here. We've got a major bounce from this major support range, which is pretty good. 61 cents created this resistance and turned really nicely into support right over here for a potential nice trade to exit here almost at the high. So this yeah, beautiful movement here on GRT. As soon as we break the next major level, which I do believe so is going to happen, because we can see the start off of a first major wave correction. Now we might see another pop off for a second wave right over here. It does make sense because, you know, this is a clear bottoming out formation starting to pop up. So as soon as we break, you know, 80 cents for GRT, which is the next major resistance line here for GRT, we do see clear support right in this range. Yeah, a major leg up to the just below $1, 97 cents is very likely. We have a clear resistance point there. So breaking 80 cents, I do see a severe leg up to 97 cents approximately, which is this level right over here. So yeah, looking pretty good. It will be interesting to see breaking up this level, because 80 cents has been a major resistance. The structure will be looking pretty bullish. It will be starting to look like more of an accumulation event than a redistribution. Next couple of weeks are crucial, guys, to see if we are in a redistribution or reaccumulation. Cake and link, please. Let's take a look at Cake. Whoops, right, let's take a look at Cake here on this other chart. BTC currently pumping a little bit. Also Ethereum. I have a small trade open. I am believer that we are going to go lower for Bitcoin and also for Ethereum potentially. We might see a pump or just about the $34,000 range. And I am doing this on PrimeXbt, guys. Make sure to check out the platform. It is absolutely great. You can trade, 50 different assets, way above 50 different assets. You got Forex, you got BTC US dollar, you got Ethereum BTC, you got some different cryptos here. You can also trade oil, you can trade gold and the traditional stock markets such as NASDAQ and Dow Jones, and using Bitcoin as collateral. You can also use Ethereum and USDT as collateral. So yeah, make sure to check it out. If you use my link in the description, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, okay? So if you deposit $5,000, you're getting $2,500 on top of that. So you can trade with, you get trading power. You cannot withdraw the bonus eventually, but it's to add to your buying power. You know the deal. Once more money you have, the more money you can gain by trading. Be careful, guys. I have the tutorial in the description of PrimeXbt, so you can learn how to use margin trading. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose, okay? Trade safely out there. Right, let's take a look at Cake and also Link. Let's take a look at Cake and Link here. We can clearly see, right, I'm going to start getting some stuff out of the way. Double bottom scenario. This is a major level here for Cake, which is the $9.70, okay? We do clearly see a super strong base at $9. I do not see the price coming below this level. Can this be a gigantic head and shoulder like the one for Bitcoin? Yes, but yeah, I don't think this would play out. I don't think. If we are getting into a multi-year bear market, yes, of course, this could play out. This could be a clear top, guys, and have a massive crash. But yeah, users are growing every single day. We are not going down. I think the most likely scenario that this is going to play out, like this, and getting sideways consolidation and continue to the upside, in my opinion. All right, I could be totally wrong. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. The $9 here for Cake is a super major level. So yeah, I can clearly see this as a reversal. It does look pretty bullish. In the short term here on the 4-hourly, we are creating higher lows. We did have a fake out right over here. There was no volume at all. We did indicate that this was a major support range in the past right over here. We did have a fake out, no volume at all. We wanted to see a nice breakout, some nice volume coming out, and then yeah, eventually will be picking up to the upside. But if we do not have any volume, the price action is very poor, then yeah, what happened is that we came straight back in here below the $15.50. So yeah, what would be ideal? We are still creating higher lows right over here on this structure, which is really good. As you can see right there, as soon as we break $16, it would be this fake out. Then a major leg up to $18.30 is very likely. We need to get clearly above this support range, not like this. We want to get above now this fake out to confirm the breakout here with some nice volume. Then a major leg up to $18.30 is very likely for Cake. If we start losing this higher low structure, then it is not going to be looking good for Cake. If we start losing this lower high structure, which is, the last one is at $13.80 right over here. If we lose this uptrend higher low structure, then eventually, yeah, I think maybe not a retest down below this level. We'll be touching major support ranges, as you can see from this higher low structure. But yeah, the structure is looking pretty bullish. We have the double bottom scenario right over here. We've broken out from these lower highs trend line and starting to make higher lows here on the 4-hourly time frame. So looking bullish in the short term. Cake. Let's take a look at Link US dollar quickly here. The bullish thing about Chainlink is that we broke out from the major structure here from these lower highs. So yeah, we finally broke out here, as you can see. We did get supported nicely from the breakout. So we broke out here, get supported. We did create a channel broken out from this channel. So I do think that maybe potentially for Chainlink, we might see one last major drop here. And getting the ultimate retest at the support level. This could come as low as, $16 potentially. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think remember, if you are an old subscriber, we do need to get above the $21 range. That would be absolutely the most bullish scenario here for Chainlink. This is a major level, $20. It has been also in the past. We did struggle to get above the $20 range. So as soon as we get above it again, yeah, the whole structure is going to be looking bullish again in the short term. We have a major resistance at $21. Soon as we break $21, it is going to be looking very nice here for Chainlink. Breaking a major downtrend right over here. We are creating, like a huge double bottom scenario. It is going to be looking really bullish as soon as we get above $21. GRT, I've checked out already. Mujaba. GRT has been done. Can you please suggest me the best crypto lending platform? The best crypto lending platform. There are many. Which is the best one? I mean, it's a very good question, Rash. There are several out there. Do you think Chili's will be $3 if we have a bull market? Maybe not $3, but I do see it going above $1 at Chili's. It's taking over the entire sports industry to tokenize different teams, and definitely a really cool project. Chili's. This is another crypto project that is going to have a bright future, in my opinion. Filecoin players here, Filecoin. So that is Filecoin for greens. Let's take a look at this crypto. Right. We have a falling wedge scenario right over here, ascending wedge scenario. Very small one. The question is, are we going to get bounced from this range? We are seeing some volume here, bulls fighting for this level. We did create like an ascending wedge, as you can see here on the chart. Finally broke out from it. Now we are getting supported from this range, from this block territory. We did wick here just at about this area on the 19th. We did get, this resistance here from February, touched it twice. Once we broke this area, which is the $50, $51, we got massive support there, consolidation support, and then straight back up. So yeah, this area actually might hold. We might not come down the $50, but if we lose $52 here for file, then I do think that we'll be coming back down to the $44, which is this lower part here from this drop. So we have the drop, the ascending wedge. We are losing price momentum. If we lose $51, yeah, I think very likely we are going to come down to the $44. Which is the low part here from this wedge. Yeah, but there is signs that the bears are losing steam right over here. We are still in a clear downtrend, okay, for Filecoin. But there is less steam here from the drops. We are starting to go sideways. So yeah, maybe last severe drop at the $44 range. If Bitcoin does go to the 28k levels, I do see this going to the $44 range easily. Start to become bullish for for file is breaking this major resistance at $65. As soon as we break $65 for Filecoin, then it'll be looking pretty bullish. We've got this major support here, resistance there. Yeah, as soon as we break this major level, then the whole entire structure will be looking for a turnover, okay? Because we do have, you know, this momentum move up, and then you see it lags, and then it suddenly crashes down. We've had the crash down, the next leg down, then eventually it looks like that we are going to lose steam and change direction if we do continue in the bull market, which I think there is a high chance that we will. Hello from Kenya. What do you think about VeChain? Is it a good buy in now? Would you buy it at this price? I got into almost the exact bottom for VeChain. I think VeChain could potentially go to the $1 levels in the future. I'm not going to say when because I do not know, but I do see a lot of businesses integrating the VeChain technology and using VeChain. I think it does have a very bright future. I got in March of 2020. It was my best crypto buy, okay? I bought it here. I bought at 0.0029 cents. VeChain right over there. It was my best buy. I bought VeChain right over there. Best crypto buy that I had. I did over a 30x here on VeChain, and yeah, I mean, is it good? Is it going to be good? Well, we are in a retracement. You do want to pile in. I do think it does have a bright future. I haven't cashed in not even 20% of my VeChain that I bought over here, so I do hold most of my VeChain because I'm a strong believer in the project. So yeah, getting in now is pretty good. Best strategy, if you believe in a project, is dollar cost average. You want to get into these levels. If we drop a little bit lower, get in a little bit more. So all retracements in a strong project such as VeChain, in my opinion, not financial advice, is very good idea. In these huge corrections, when there's fear in the market, it is the best moment to start piling in. So yeah, good levels. VeChain can easily, in my opinion, go to the $1 levels in the next future. I'm not going to say if it's going to be next year, 2024. I do not know, but it might be in a year or in a couple of years. But I do see it going to the $1 range. They will have to be using VeChain tokens for the supply chain track. So very strong believer in VeChain. I think accumulating VeChain is good at any point, in my personal opinion, okay, not financial advice. Luna, please. I've checked out Luna. You forget Doge. I'll take a look at Doge. I love your live streams. Thank you, the Moon, very much for your insane support. Always coming around here on the live stream. Thank you, the Moon. Very much appreciate it. Carl in the Moon in the comment section. Thank you. Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Doge. If you're an old subscriber, you know that I do not like Dogecoin. It is awful for technical analysis. It is so volatile that yeah, I stay away mostly from these meme coins such as Doge and yeah, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. But we do have a clear downtrend here for Doge. I'm going to keep it simple. We do know that 30 cents is very important for Doge. It's been a major support range, the exact 30 cents. All right, major support. We've been bouncing there for a long time here, and yeah, as soon as we get above 30 cents here for Doge, it is going to be looking pretty bullish. Okay, it's going to be looking pretty bullish here for Doge. We do have a major resistance on Doge here at 41 cents. This is a very far away from now. But yeah, we are forming a strange downtrend right over here. As soon as we break this major downtrend, it does look like that Doge might have a chance to retest 30 cents. But yeah, I hate technical analysis on Doge. It is too volatile. Binance stole my money, says Silo Maintenance. Yeah, be careful with Binance right now. I know the UK are having major issues now with Binance and banks. Please, XRP. I've checked out XRP. It is about 15-20 minutes back from the stream. Life is a total. What do you think about Holochain? I think Holochain is a great blockchain project. Let's take a look at Holochain here quickly, which is Holo US dollar. It is not performing as good as the other altcoins. We are very, very close to the low part from the capitulation phase of the 19th and the 23rd of May right over here, as you can see. So yeah, it is lagging behind most of the cryptos. Most of some other cryptos are actually having a better bounce from this low range. Still creating kind of, lower. It is looking bearish, okay? This chart is looking pretty bearish. We need to pop out from this lower high structure. As you can see right over here, still creating, this downtrend. We need to pop out suddenly, to see that if this is going to be an accumulation event. If we suddenly crash and lose this level, then yeah, it's not going to be looking good for Holochain. First of all, we need to break out from this downtrend structure here on the 4-hourly or the daily. We are just about to turn around here. The bears, it looks like the bears are losing steam right over here, but we are still. This needs to pop out in the next coming days. Okay, it's going to be up or down. I do not know, but critical moment here for Holochain in the next coming days. Right, let me go quickly through the comments, guys. I am lagging behind by a lot here. Let me check out the super chat here from DA Kaikun. Hey, loving your content. Please check out the million token, now rising for an all-time high. Let's take a look at the million token. I've heard about this crypto before. Million token ranked 500, so it's 33 million, pretty low cap. I'm not too familiar with this token, but yeah, when we have no data here on this, because we've only got 7 days. Let's check out here on TradingView. I think there's no data here on TradingView. Sorry to tell you that. So yeah, we have no data still here on TradingView. I cannot check out the charts. Right, we do have here a chart here from Uniswap. Yeah, but there's no data here on. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for the super chat and the support. Yeah, we have no clear data on the million token. As you can see, there's no data on TradingView about the million token, but I'm not sure if it's a bullish project or not. Mostly available on Uniswap v3. Million is a decentralized digital currency pegged to the minimum value of $1 with a fixed supply of 1 million tokens for a total market cap of $1 million US. So yeah, I do not know if this is an extreme bullish project, but it seems like it is doing well in the last few days. Thank you very much for the super chat, DA Kaikun. Thank you very much. I have no data on TradingView, unfortunately, so sorry about that. Guys, 209 watching, 128 likes. Make sure to smash up the like button, guys, and you'll be helping me out immensely. What is going to happen to Bitcoin? In my opinion, I do see some type of rejection from this point, okay, very, very soon. I am willing to risk a small percentage of my capital for this move, guys. Where am I doing this? On PrimeXbt. Check it out. PrimeXbt is my favorite day trading platform. If you use my link in the description and Bitcoin Sensors 50 as the promotion code, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, guys. Okay, use the promotion code right over here and you're getting 50% added to your deposit. You deposit $1,000, you're getting $500 on top of that to trade with. You cannot withdraw the bonus, okay? It is using for buying power. If you don't know how to trade on PrimeXbt, I've got a tutorial, full tutorial in the description, so you can check it out. You get 50% in addition of what you deposit. I get a small commission eventually, and you're getting the best bonus available, guys. So it's a win-win for both of us. And you're supporting the channel this way. And be careful with trading. Don't risk a huge amount. You're not going to get a millionaire by trading in a year or in 2 years. It is a job also, but if you learn wisely, you can make some decent money. Right, sir, please, token. Yeah, million token. A lot of people talking about million token now in the comment section. It is. I'll be looking at TLM now for Kazana. Million token, I'm not sure about. I don't know the project really. I do not know it. So there's no data on TradingView and I'm doing technical analysis. So yeah, I won't be taking a look at million token. Right, TLM. Let's take a look at TLM. A lot of people are talking about million token now in the comment section. I think we're getting an attack of million token fans. Let's take a look at TLM here. This is the alien token. This is looking pretty good. Just about to break from major resistance, which is at the 12 cents. So alien token, against the US dollar was in this massive downtrend. We currently were forming a round formation here, which is pretty good and started to pop out. We are seeing volume suddenly kicking in right now. This is just from a few hours ago. It does look like that we are just about to break out. We are having an attempt right over here to break the 12 cents. We had one there. We do see the resistance there. So as soon as we break out from here, it will be looking pretty bullish in the short term for TLM. We've broken out from this massive downtrend that we've had for the last couple of months. So it might be having a reversal here. We'll have to see if we do manage to break this nicely with some volume. Then it will be looking pretty good for TLM. Right. I love your content. Please check out Azap. Yes, wow, look how many people. I have a huge amount of people talking about token, million token. N8, thank you for that $2 super chat, very much appreciated. Thank you, Dark Tycoon. Sorry, there's no data on TradingView, and yeah, I'm not going to look at these poop coin trading charts or any of that. But yeah, thank you for the super chat anyway. Hit the like, says Nemesis Ninja. Thank you. Right, let me see if we find any other crypto projects here so we can take a look at in the comment section. No, we're not taking a look at million coin. No data. Uniswap here for Sivor. Let's take a look at Uniswap and also OGN for Evangelos. Uniswap here. Guess we'll go with FTX. Right, Uni, we did break up from this ascending wedge. We did have an ascending wedge formation. Right over there, this is the 4-hourly chart. Let's zoom out here quickly for Uniswap, because on Uniswap, very important also, like most of the large cap coins, we do have, this floor formation, huge double bottom formation right over here. We are breaking out from this major downtrend that we've created, this trend line from these lower highs. So that was pretty bullish. Now, we did create an ascending wedge from the breakout, but we broke above it, which is pretty good. I do think we do have another attempt here. Kind of met the target already for this breakout of the ascending wedge. Is the back of the wedge to the top here. So we have currently already met the target right over there. And now we are having the correction. We like kind of we're holding by a thread from this major support range. It has been support right over here. We are currently, we did get a small fake out and then, then broke out from here. We are getting held by a thread. I think, yeah, if we manage to get above the $24 here for Uniswap, it is going to be looking pretty bullish. The structure is already looking bullish here for Uniswap. Broken out from this major downtrend already. We could drop to lower levels, but I think, yeah, the structure is actually changing for Uniswap and many cryptos. Broken out from this major resistance from this downtrend. So yeah, it is looking pretty bullish. Let's take a look at what else. What other crypto here? ONG US dollar here. I'm just going to have a quick look, guys, because I don't want to lag behind the people that want me to take a look at some different cryptos. ONG US dollar here. Yeah, which crypto is this one? Is it SoMe? Is it? Oh, okay, OGN. Origin Protocol. I think this is a pretty good project. Yeah, we are currently getting supported nicely here. This is the daily chart. So this pink, horizontal box that I have right over here is because we've had a major resistance here for over a year, touching it several times. This is the 50 cents level, okay, 50 cents plus minus 5 cents. So yeah, we did get a major bounce here from the support range. If we zoom in here, let's go to the 4-hourly chart. Yeah, this does look like it is kind of bottoming out. Okay, we are seeing that the downtrend is losing steam. We are finding like a base round at this point, which is at the 50 cents level. Okay, we have broken out from this downtrend structure is looking like we are rounding off. Okay, from these lower highs, they are getting slowly. I think a potential reversal is very likely here. If we do lose this level over here, then it's not going to be looking good for OGN. We might see some wicks to the downside. I did point out with the yellow horizontal line right over here, because of this huge massive volume that we suddenly had. We had a massive volume buying power right over there. So we might see a wick down below, and this should hold nicely. It is the most volume that we've had on OGN. So yeah, going below 35 cents is very unlikely in my opinion. It does look like that we are going to start pumping from here. Now, to start becoming bullish, I already see the major range right over here, which is over there. This where we're currently at. It has been major support. Okay, this is currently the 77 cents range right over there. It's been major support. We had the volatility from May of the capitulation phase, and now we did hit it once as resistance. I think if we get above the 77 cents, the structure is going to be looking very bullish here for OGN. Can Matic will survive after Ethereum 2.0 and Etherlite? And please explain Matic. Well, I mean, Matic is a layer 2 solution. Okay, they are, you know, it's for liquidity, for fees. Eventually, it is working now, Matic. That's why it did have a really decent boom. But now I think people are doubtful because of Ethereum 2.0, Ethereum 3.0 once that comes out. Yeah, we do not know if Matic is going to have a bright future. It is going to have a nice, bright, short-term future, maybe in the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. But, I mean, you can scale Ethereum. So, what happens if Ethereum 2.0 is an absolute success? Eventually, we do not know this. We do not know this. I think in the short-term speculation, Matic will do okay, but yeah, as soon as Ethereum has major upgrades, I think these layer 2 solutions are going to slowly, you know, lose value in time. Short term, very, very bullish, I would say, eventually. Next year, between this year, next year, we can see Matic, you know, go to a few dollars, no doubt, several dollars. But long term, you know, Ethereum is going to scale on its own. So will these layer 2 solutions have a bright future? This is something that is very doubtful. Can you check TRB? It is in Coinbase listed Oracle, very low market cap and currently undervalued. Would like to see your TA on it. D School. Yeah, I will take a look at Teller straight away. Can you take a look at Lena, says Teddy. Yeah, I'll take a look at Lena also. Let's take a look at Teller. I do not hold any Teller myself. What is the ticker symbol? TRB. Well. It seems like we've taken a look at Teller here before in the channel. On the channel. And let's zoom out on the daily chart and see the it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. We have a nice uptrend. We have this major correction now. If we go to the 4 hourly, zoom in a little bit here on Teller. Yeah, we are currently struggling to get above the 43 range, $44 range right over here. We did create higher lows right over here. We broke out of it. Eventually, if you extend this, we are getting major resistance from it. So higher lows, you know, we broke above it, resistance, and now back down again. We might be seeing Teller coming lower. We are suddenly seeing a huge amount of volume coming in. Is this maybe preparing for a pump? By looking at this structure, you know, we are creating, you know, the price is exhausting. So most likely scenario would be coming back down and retesting $33. We are kind of losing steam. If we do manage to get above $44, it's been a major support range, resistance. If we get above this level, then it's going to be looking pretty bullish for Teller. And yeah, it's all depending on the DeFi mania that we have. If we are going to see another DeFi mania for the rest of the summer, you know, in between, you know, July and August, I do see us coming, you know, breaking this level. If we break $44, is going to be looking pretty bullish for Teller. But, you know, the trend is clearly down, okay? We haven't broken above major structure just yet. We are still creating, you know, lower highs every single time. That's why the $44 range would be the next lower high to break out. Then we'll start to be changing the structure to bullish. We are still creating higher lows, so the price action is still bullish in the short term, okay? Long term, daily, 4 hourly is bearish. On the 1 hourly, you can discuss that it is bullish. If you take a look at the 1 hourly, you know, we are creating high lows. right over here, but the higher lows are every time smaller, and you know, the low highs, the higher highs here in the short time frame is exhausting. So yeah, most likely we'll be doing this lower lows and higher highs, so we are kind of rounding off to the downside. But there might be a huge amount of volume. As soon as we break this structure, it's going to hold nicely as support, that is for sure. Is BTC come down to 32k? Well, maybe. I think my take here on BTC is, yeah, definitely coming down to the $32,200 range. I think in between today and tomorrow, it is very, very likely. You know, the same here for if you just need to look at the price action and volume. You know, we do see, you know, this higher highs, lower highs. You know, breaking major structure right over here, this symmetrical triangle to the downside. We're just having a retest right now. We might see a little bit of volatility, but the most likely scenario for what I've seen in the chart is that this is going to end up falling. I might be wrong. We might see suddenly some volume coming in here and breaking 34,200, which is major resistance, and then going up from here. Take a look at Million Token. Izzy says, yes, Million Token does not have any data on the chart. So, yeah, we're not going to take a look at Million because we do not have any data on TradingView. Thanks for the analysis. Happy subscriber here. D-Shoot. Thank you very much for the support. Yes, just going to keep it pretty simple on technical analysis. I don't want to go too deep on different indicators and rest of it. I don't even use them. I keep my trading pretty simple, and you will see that in the next coming videos. Andy, is there an ETH W breakout now? 15 minutes. Right, let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum W breakout on the 15-minute chart. Potentially. Are you talking about Bartos? Are you talking about this? Let me know in the comment section about this W. It is very, very difficult because we do see, you know, this spike over here. How would you connect, you know, the major support on the 15-minute? It is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. But yeah, I do still see this as a bearish pennant, you know, and this is also losing steam right over here. So most likely is that we are going to drop from here, in my opinion. Right. Fam, can you see for the waves chart? Thanks. Addition. Yes, I'll take a look at waves here straight away. Let's take a look at waves. Right. What we got for waves? Yeah, we have a major support range here for waves. The recovery is looking not too good for waves. Just had a massive pump right over here and a massive dump. But it seems like that the $12 range, $13 is a major support range. We just seen a lot of volatility. You know, we could easily make this box a little bit bigger. There's just so much volatility. I don't like seeing charts when we have wicks like this. But anyway, this was the 19th of May, so I think we're going to keep it simple here for waves. And as soon as we break above the $18, $19 range, okay, for waves, it is going to be looking bullish. As long as we stay below, we are still currently, you know, we have these lower highs over here, this lower high, lower high. So as soon as we break this resistance for waves, it is going to be looking bullish. Okay, it'll be looking for a good recovery if we break out with volume. This is the $19 area, exactly $19. So as soon as we break the $19, yeah, it will be looking bullish. If we lose, which I do not think it's going to happen, if we do lose this range over here, which is the $13, then yeah, we might even come down to this major resistance point, which is also support. You know, these are ranges. We do see, you know, resistance right over there. It's been support right over there. So we have this coming up here, correction, break up, correction, support, back up again. So if we do lose this range, but there's going to be a lot of fake outs potentially. We do see a lot of volatility going below the $13. But if we lose it, a major drop to $8.50 range is very, very possible. It's our next major support level. Right, let's take a look at BTC breaking above from the triangle to the upside. Andy are breaking out in BTC triangle. Some YouTubers telling it can be a major move upside. Yeah, well, is this like what triangle? This has an ascending triangle. If we take a look at the 15-minute. Maybe I don't see this going to the upside at this point. We might see some wicks to the upside, but I think we might come down. Can you check eGold, please? I want to buy some, but I hope to get it at a discount if possible. Well, for eGold, we did check it out before here, EGLD. And yeah, eGold is not looking too bad. It is having quite an okay recovery, starting to break out from, you know, this lower high range. Let's take a look at the daily here quickly. Just a massive look at the rally that we had since the 20th of May, going from $8 all the way up to $220. This is in less than half of a year. This is in about six months, from November to April. So yeah, eventually when you see a chart doing this, you want to see a correction. So this is looking pretty healthy. Now, what do I think about eGold? There is some volume on the daily, mostly buying pressure right over there. So yeah, let's zoom out here on the 4-hourly. eGold is a very here a lot of people are very bullish on eGold. So, you know, let's keep it simple. You know, we do have a low point right over here, so we want to stay above this low point. We are kind of creating a small healthy uptrend right over here. We've you know, what else can we see? Yeah, we are currently, yeah, if we get above this major range, you know, we do see this spike over here from the correction. We are currently below it at this point. As soon, we did have a small fake out. There was a lot of volatility, a lot of volume right over there. A lot of volume right over here, and a rejection to the upside and to the downside. So this was a fight in between bulls and bears. Seems like the bears are gaining control from this major level. But yeah, we do want to get above the 90. I would say this high over here, which is the $102, $105. As soon as we get above this area, then it was going to start looking pretty bullish in the short term. Is Luna going through a ABC correction? Do you think it will perform after the small correction? Luna. Right, let's take a look at Luna here quickly. Luna's looking pretty bullish in my opinion. ABC correction. Is Luna going through a ABC correction? Do you think it will perform after the small correction? Or depending on what time frame you are looking this at, because yeah, maybe this was the ABC correction right over here. You have the A, the B, and the C. Are you talking this about A and then the B and then the C coming to much lower levels? I know that Luna is breaking some major resistance points right over here, as you can see. The $8.40, 30 cents approximately. Luna is currently breaking above it. So I think a major leg up for Luna to the $12 is going to happen relatively fast. It might happen in the next week or two. This could still be a fake out, but as you can see in the past, it has been major resistance. The $8, about the $8 range has been major resistance right over there. It's been major resistance here, and we are currently just about coming out of this range at $8.45 currently. Going in between $8 and $12 has been pretty fast for Luna. So we might see a pretty fast move to the $12 range for Luna in the next coming weeks. Coty small pump. Bro, let's take a look at Coty. I think this is a payment system. Very, very small pump. Very small pump for Coty. This is the 4-hourly chart. It does want to stay above this range. So yeah, if we take a look at Coty right over here, we are currently struggling, holding by a thread from this area. Take a look at the 4-hourly. Seems like the bulls are trying to defend this range. Holding by a thread here on Coty, the 12 cents, okay? We have a touch there. Volatility right over there, here. It is just about to break. We are in a clear downtrend. We're creating lower highs every single time. There should be a movement. Are we going to see a pop to the upside here for Coty? If we lose this range, I think we could have a leg down to this next major support range here for Coty, which is at the 9 cents of a dollar. Salim, thank you very much for that super chat. Right. People will be kicking themselves in a few weeks if they miss the opportunity to buy and invest in crypto as it's retracing. Exactly. I mean, totally. I do think so also. I think that we are in an accumulation phase for sure instead of a redistribution. So Gary Scott, I think you are correct. The infogram says triangle on the 1-hourly for BTC. Okay, this is the 1-hourly chart. Is this going to be the triangle that you are talking about? Because we did have a triangle right over there that we broke out from, and we should be coming to lower levels. Could there be another triangle formation right over here? Maybe yes. Let's take a look at another BTC chart here to potentially see this triangle. This is the 1-hourly. The infogram is telling me that there is another severe triangle. Is this a new one? Is this something like that? Potentially. We are at the very, very end of it. Potentially, yes. But we have broken out from another major, bigger triangle. And if it's to the downside, where I'm going to say there is it is more likely to break to the downside than to the upside. if we take a look at this with another color over here, like this, and this like that, then yeah, eventually we are getting bounced here from this support range of the triangle. So if we are in this symmetrical triangle, we've broken out, we are creating another triangle. Yeah, I think we most likely scenario, maybe 60% of the chances would be coming down. We might see some volatility. 60% chance breaking down and 40% breaking up, because we are coming from a bigger, you need to zoom out when you at this. You need to zoom out a little bit, and you can clearly see, you know, that we are creating, you know, from these high highs, lower highs on the 1 hourly chart, zooming out, we are in a downtrend. So I think most likely scenario would be coming to lower levels, especially because we've broken out from this symmetrical triangle to the downside. We're getting resistance now. So most likely would be doing this. There is a little bit of more high probabilities on doing this than doing this, okay? Thank you, Edward, for the comment and the support. Can you see Phantom here for nothing special? Yes, let's take a look at FTM. Yeah, my man, you are good. Thank you, the infogram. Yeah, you are just looking at the probabilities and some patterns. But yeah, we need to check out the probabilities here of this structure. And don't get me wrong, we might do this, we might do this, but the structure is looking pretty bearish, okay? It is looking pretty bearish. It does make sense that we would come a little bit lower here. Maybe $32,200 is my target for my small trade that I've got open on PrimeXbt. If we break up, yeah, we could have a nice severe leg up or to this major level potentially. But yeah, this is pretty clear, I think, you know. Symmetrical triangle broke down, getting support here from the, getting resistance from the support range. I think it is a little bit more likely to break down. I do have a trade open with a small percentage of my capital, guys. Remember, PrimeXbt is my favorite day trading platform. Make sure to check out the bonus that I got down below by using my link in the description. And Bitcoin Census 50, you're getting 50% in addition of whatever you deposit, guys. You just need to go here to account, use the promo code here, Bitcoin Census 50, and it will be activated here down below, as you can see. And yeah, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit. So yeah, definitely take advantage. You cannot withdraw the bonus. It is used for buying power. You know the deal. The more money you have when you have a trading account, the more you can make, okay? You can make more money with $5,000 than $1,000, right? Well, this bonus is to help to have buying power. I have a tutorial down in the description if you want to check it out. I am getting a small commission. This is why I am shilling the platform, okay? Obviously, yes, I am. But you're getting the best bonus also. And I want you to be careful with trading. It is really, really risky if you do not know how to trade properly. I found out that the daily candles are getting shorter and shorter these days. What does it mean? Bulls and bears fighting equally? Well, I think it is just getting in a tight range. Let's take a look at the daily candles here on BTC. This is also, if we are in an accumulation phase, this is also a scenario, guys, that no one is talking about, but I do potentially see a bump and run scenario here playing out. And this is how usually bump and runs play out, when you have, you know, lower highs, you have a capitulation phase, and then a sideways long accumulation for several months, and then you start popping out here from this downtrend here that we've created. This is also a major scenario that I'm going to I'm expecting here for Bitcoin. Yeah, the daily candles are just getting smaller and smaller. This is ready for a potential move in some direction, guys. This is going to happen very, very soon. It might be in 1 week, 2 weeks, but massive consolidation, and this is definitely a fight in between bulls and bears. But also it is a sign that there's no volume, because if there was a sign of bulls and bears, there would be massive candles to the upside and to the downside, massive wicks also. This is that there's just no volume activity. There's no volume activity. Volume is going lower and lower and lower, you know. And yeah, this means that there will be at some point in the next week or two that there's going to be a massive blast off to the upside or to the downside. This is a potential move also, guys, the bump and run scenario. If I take a look here at, hang on a second, this over here and show you the bump and run scenario. It has played out before in Bitcoin. Will it play out again? Maybe, potentially. This scenario over here, as you can see, you do create lower highs, okay, lead in phase, then you have a capitulation phase, which we had on the 19th of May. Well, obviously a little bit sooner than that, but then we finally had the massive one on the 19th of May right over there. And yeah, you create a trend line from the lower highs, and then you just have a massive long-term accumulation right over here, like you see here on the bump phase. You have long-term accumulation, and then you'll see the price suddenly popping to the upside, and this will take us to the 42k range. I think it's going to be, you know, by late July potentially. And yeah, then this is going to be looking very much like this pattern. We are maybe going to have a breakout with some volume. If we do have a breakout from the trend line with some volume, it is going to indicate that it is time the bulls want to fight. A lot of people are expecting also here a bull trap. So yeah, most likely scenario is that we are going to pump here in the next coming weeks. Okay, we might see some short-term volatility, but you know, in the next coming weeks, I do see the price coming to the 40k range. It is almost, I'm 70% sure that this is going to happen. Obviously, I could be wrong. But it wouldn't make no sense of ending a bull market this way. Most likely scenario that we are going to have some severe pumps here to the 40k range. And this, a lot of analysts are expecting it is going to be a bull trap. It is going to be a bull trap, and then we are going to continue into the multi-yearly bear trend. But I think there's going to be a massive pump. A lot of people are going to be placing a huge amount of shorts around 45, 50k levels. Right, this is it. This is the last moment. And then Bitcoin eventually will have the small correction and then have the massive pump in the next coming months. This is my take. This is what I'm expecting. This is the scenario. 34k, we bullish. Yeah, if we break 34,200, it is going to be looking pretty bullish here for Bitcoin. 34,000, 34,200 is a major level. Let's take a look at ZIL here for my man Zalim. Right. What have we got here for Zilliqa? Very choppy price action here, Zilliqa. Very similar to Bitcoin actually. I see this that there's going to be another potential wave. I think we are bottoming out for most of the cryptos. If we zoom in here on the 4-hourly, you know, price action here to the downside is losing steam. Okay, it seems like that. I mean, it is too early to know because we are still clearly in a downtrend. We haven't broken out. We have with Zilliqa actually. If we do take these highs right over here, connect them with this high, you know, we are just about kind of hovering around this trend line. We haven't seen clear moves just yet. But for Zilliqa, if we zoom out and go to the daily chart, I see another wave coming, guys. I see another wave coming. I do see this as, looking at the Elliott wave theory, that we have created here from the local bottom, and you can see this also on Bitcoin. I was taking a look at this with another analyst the other day, and it does make sense. And being the bottom here on C19 in March of 2020, you can clearly see we have a leg up all the way to this range on Zilliqa, for example. So we've got one leg right over there, and then we have the second wave, which is all of this sideways consolidation correction. Then we have the third wave, which is not this one over here. This has been too small. In the macro perspective, we had a third wave, which with the distance, it does make sense that it's here. Third wave is usually much higher than the first wave. Now we're having the fourth wave. Fourth wave doesn't usually come all the way down to the one wave. It does sometimes, and it does sometimes even come below it, but usually it stays a little bit above the first wave. You don't have to touch it as support, the resistance turning into support always. So we might be, very close to bottoming out if we are going to create the fifth wave over here. Well, the fifth wave, looking at the Fibonacci extension from second wave, third wave, Fibonacci extension, yeah, we could be seeing, who knows, we might be seeing a $1. I mean, a lot of people are expecting $1 for Zilliqa. I mean, Zilliqa is a great project also. It has a huge community, and this can be maybe the scenario for Zilliqa. Remember, most of the cryptos haven't reached their all-time highs, such as Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is used on their payment platforms that are integrating cryptocurrencies. They integrate Bitcoin, they integrate Ethereum, they integrate Litecoin, they integrate Bitcoin Cash. They want to get the OGs. They want to get like from the top 20, the ones that that have been here for most of the time, such as Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, and they haven't broken all-time high. Zilliqa also hasn't broken all-time high. So yeah, it would be strange to see this market cycle with many of the OG cryptos just about reaching all-time high and turning over. I think this is just a warming up phase, getting people into, the disbelief phase, thinking, that we're not going to break all-time high for most of the cryptos, and we're just going to have a multi-monthly bear market sideways action, and then we're going to have the explosive move. This is my opinion, guys. It wouldn't make sense to enter a multi-year bear market right now. What's your opinion on Algorand? I think Algorand is a great also crypto project. They are good. Eventually, if you're going to talk to me about Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, I think this is those are crap coins. But Algorand, I mean, it's also an OG, and I think it does have potential. Let's take a look here at Algorand. Yeah, on the daily, we can clearly see that we are getting supported from this peak over here. Let's zoom in here on the 1 hourly. We did create an ascending wedge here. If we extend it, we are getting rejection here from the support and it's turning it into resistance right over there, as you can see. So we are losing a little bit of momentum. Let's zoom out here on the 4 hourly chart for 1 second quickly. A lot of volatility, a lot of spikes, very hard for charting. We do see several spikes. What we do know is this is a major level. Very, very volatile and a lot of spikes. We have broken out from this trend, so it is looking pretty good. we have the severe drop. You have one bottom, like most of the cryptos. We have the second bottom. We have broken out from the structure of these lower highs, so it is looking pretty good. We could come lower and then get the severe bounce if we do not go up from here, in my opinion. I want to state, you know, pretty clear that this is an accumulation event, guys. Like I said, and this eventually, a lot of the altcoins are going to have a huge price impact to the upside. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, because this is super important. Pamela, hi Andy, do you stake Zilliqa? No, I do not hold Zilliqa. I do have some friends that hold Zilliqa. They are extremely bullish. I took a look at the project, and yeah, I think it's going to be here for a long time. I think Zilliqa is a great project, but I just don't. I hold about 8 altcoins. You cannot have them all, guys. You cannot. Why having 20 altcoins when they're all going to perform pretty well, when you can just have 8 and they are going to perform well anyway? So yeah, I mean, I just don't want to have more than 10 altcoins in my portfolio. I think it's a bit of a headache to have 20 or 30 or 40 altcoins. I think I have told you the altcoins that I hold: Chainlink, Synthetics. I have VeChain also, Ethereum, Bitcoin. What else? FSN. I am a strong believer in FSN, and it's a very, very bad performer. If you take a look at Fusion Protocol, it's currently ranked 400 and something on CoinGecko, but I'm a strong believer. It is a very, very strong blockchain, and it's OG also, since way back from 2018. Comp, little breakout. Look, let's take a look at Compound. I've taken a look at XRP. Cosmos has been doing well. Thoughts? Let's take a look. Let me go quickly through the comment section. Cardano $7 and $350 by 2024. Wow, that is a very, very, very high target. DM. Right. Yeah, BTC dominance first here, because Arif wanted me to take a look at, and I'm a strong believer that the Bitcoin dominance is going to go down to the 30-25% levels. I mean, I'm almost certain about this. We have crypto projects they are working, and they are going to steal dominance from Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the gold. It is going to do absolutely fine with being a 30%, 25% dominance, but there are some crypto projects that need money, that have a super growth potential when they are actually working, such as Theta Network. Ethereum is going to steal a lot of the Bitcoin dominance. I do see the Bitcoin dominance having a leg up, maybe to 50-55% at the most. We are not coming back up here to 70% for Bitcoin dominance. Just like in 2017, Bitcoin dominance was at 90%, 95%. As soon as we saw the ICO boom in crypto space, yeah, we never came to the 90% levels. Luckily, we did come all the way back up to the 70% levels, 2019, part of 2020 also. But yeah, I think, in my opinion, that's it. This was a top for the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance won't go to the 70% levels ever again, in my opinion. It might have some legs up to the 50-55% levels, but then eventually is going to come back down, breaking the 40% support range, coming down to 30%. This is almost a guaranteed, in my opinion, not financial advice. So yeah, as long as we come up here, it is going to be very, very good to pile up on altcoins. Altcoins will be bleeding if we do come all the way up to the 55% levels on dominance. I'm not sure if we will arrive that high, but that will be the moment to scoop up some of the best altcoin projects, such as Theta Network and some other major altcoins. Let me go quickly through the comments, guys. Sorry, I'm lagging now. Cosmos has been doing well. Let's take a look at Cosmos. What is it Atom? Cosmos is having a great bounce here. I mean, a good way to see if the other altcoins are going to have a bounce from the current price is checking out some other altcoins such as Aave, such as Synthetics, such as Compound. Also, I'll be taking a look at that one. You can clearly see that the crypto space might be having a recovery. Bitcoin is going to lag behind. So by looking at this chart, for example, is telling me that Bitcoin will be pumping to $40,000 in the next coming weeks. We can clearly see some altcoins starting to pop, such as Atom. Can clearly see a double bottom scenario. Broke out from major resistance. We did see a double bottom scenario right over here for Atom. Clearly meeting the target from the double bottom scenario, is getting the width of the bottom and the resistance that met the target. Came straight back down from this major resistance point. We do have support there, a little bit of volatility there. Came up here straight back down because there was no volume at all. Came straight back down, then held nicely as support. This is an extreme major level for Cosmos, which is the $16.70. Okay, zooming in here on the chart, it's been major support there, support right over here. We broke below this level. We shot straight back up again. Look how we got major resistance from that level there. So it's been major resistance here, resistance over there. If we do manage to break above this range, it is going to be looking really bullish. This is the $16.50. As soon as Cosmos gets above that level, it is going to be looking like a double bottom scenario, Adam and Eve, and that is going to be looking extremely bullish. We did see an ascending wedge here, breaking down, meeting the target. Let's get this wedge out of the way. What I see here is a massive Adam and Eve. I do see Cosmos here reaching the $16.50 very soon. We might see a little bit of choppiness right over here, but reaching those levels, and I can clearly see an Adam and Eve scenario here. We have a clear support right over here at the $16.50. It's been major resistance right over there, right over here. So it is going to have some type of resistance right over there. What we see is a clear spike here, okay, and then we have the nice round formation. So this, in my opinion, is a clear Adam and Eve situation. Okay, I do see this in the chart. You have a clear resistance line, which is the $16.50, or clear resistance. We've touched it multiple times. You have a spike here, okay, which would be the Adam, and then the Eve having a round formation, which is this one right over here for Cosmos. So if we break $16.50 very nicely for Cosmos, if we're going to have a major recovery in the crypto space, yeah, it's going to be looking pretty bullish. The measured move from an Adam and Eve scenario right over here is getting the bottom bit to the resistance from the breakout. Yeah, Cosmos can go from $16.50 all the way to $24. So yeah, that'll be looking very interesting to look at. Tomo chain. Let's take a look at Tomo, the distribution. This is distribution wake up. D-man, this is distribution wake up. Maybe. Trash equal Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin is not trash. It does have a great track record. It is slow. It is the OJ. It is the OG. It is the number one. Okay, so it is going to lose dominance eventually, but it's still going to be here. Okay, It will be one of those cryptos that will still have a lot of value. It will go up, but every time less and less. It is not trash. It is the cryptocurrency that woke up the blockchain technology and the decentralization. So it is not trash. It is just it is the first one. It is the slow one. I wouldn't say it's trash. It is definitely going to lose dominance. The infogram, Andy, can you teach us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leg up and how to know the targets and on which time frame? Yes, I'll be doing that. Love you, brother. Thank you. The infogram. I think I will be doing a video on some different TA skills, especially with Elliott wave theory, with ABC corrections. So yes, I will be coming out soon. I am working on something like that for the community. Pamela, thank you very much for the super chat. No need, but absolutely appreciate it. Just wanted to say I enjoy your teaching. It's hard to catch your live show as I'm in California. Smash that like. Thank you very much, Pamela. Very much appreciated for the support. Let's take a quick look at Tomo Chain here for Uga. Right. Jackie Wood, take a break, cup of tea. What's your opinion on tonight for football big game, England or Italy? I think maybe Italy is going to win because they have a bigger team. They have a stronger team, but England does definitely have the chance. I'll be supporting England for sure. Right, let's take a look at Tomo. And by the way, the infogram, I do want to do a technical analysis video, potentially a 20-minute one, 30-minute one, just going on some basic technical analysis on how to read. I read the charts, different time frames. Right, Tomo Chain. Tomo Chain has had a great recovery since the capitulation phase. It is actually way above from it. It's performing really, really well. Let's take a look here. If we were entering a bear market, now is the moment for the bull trap. Now would be the moment on Tomo Chain to see a bull trap. I do not think this is going to happen. Clear uptrend structure. It hasn't been one of the best performers, Tomo Chain, but it is doing pretty well. Let's zoom. I haven't done any analysis on Tomo Chain. Broken out from some major resistance. Very choppy, very volatile, this crypto. Very volatile, as you can see right over here. Also right over there, but it is looking pretty bullish. We've broken out from this major structure. I think there is a very high chance that we might be seeing, all-time highs very soon. We've broken out from this lower high trend line. So we broke out from this lower high over there. So yeah, it is looking pretty bullish. Let's go to the 1 hourly chart here for 1 second. We might see a little bit of exhaustion on the price action here in the short term. But yeah, it's looking pretty well. I do see us climbing up to all-time high. Let's see some consolidation here for Tomo Chain. Matic, please. Right, let's take a look at Matic. Pirate Chain. I haven't taken a look at Pirate Chain for a long... Well, never, I think. I did a collaboration with Crypto Rich. He was talking about it is the best privacy coin. Is it RRR, I think? Or like this. Yeah. Pirate Tether. There's no data here on TradingView. But it has been an incredible performer. Pirate Chain has. Massive drop. This is, I mean, by looking at this chart, it does look like it is a peak from the market. There's no data on TradingView, so sorry, but I am pretty bullish on Pirate Chain. I do not hold any, but I've heard very good thoughts on Pirate Chain. Best privacy coin there is. If Bitcoin die, the whole crypto world also die. Maybe not the whole, but I would say 95% of them would. Theta network is a solid. It's more of a project without being a crypto project. Theta network is unstoppable in my opinion right now. Decentralized streaming, it is unstoppable. So I think a lot of altcoins, will do well, even though Bitcoin, some altcoins are going to decouple from Bitcoin. This is for sure going to happen at some point, guys. It is not 2017. It is not, things are changing, and a lot of crypto projects are going to be absolutely exploding way above Bitcoin. Decentralized finance, decentralized streaming, they are going to decouple from Bitcoin for sure. Andy, I'm scared, says Corey. Don't worry. Nobody knows what is going to happen for certain. This is for sure. Ethereum breaking, kind of having a small breakout here from this symmetrical triangle. This is the 15-minute chart. It is Sunday, so yeah, don't take too much notice on patterns on Sunday. They're not reliable. Volume is very low. Right, guys, this is gonna be it for my live stream. I've been here almost about 3 hours now or so. No, not 3 hours just yet, but over 2 hours anyway. Oi mate, please talk about a real coin like SHIB. No, Anya, Shiba. Is it a real coin? Yeah, I mean, this is the only thing I've got for Shiba. I do not do technical analysis mainly on these meme coins. Shiba Inu is just consolidating in between this range, okay? As you can see right over here. This is the 0.000096 range. We touched it here, major as resistance. We have a clear bottom right over here. Are we bottoming out? We might be seeing, Shiba Inu in an accumulation phase and start popping to the upside. If we lose this range, yeah, who knows how low we can go. But yeah, Shiba Inu is a meme coin. Thanks, just got here, Raylan. I'll be finishing very soon. I'll be taking a look at just a couple of cryptos. Andy, Theta and T-Fuel are same? No, T-Fuel is the gas that you use for tipping, also on the streamers. Theta network you can stake, and it does make the network stronger, and also the streaming. So you need to take a look. I'm not going to do a brief explanation, but you can take a look at Theta here and go through the website, and it will tell you all about it. But there are more users every single time using Theta, okay? It's just Theta has had a massive growth in the last year. It's grown too much, and it just needs a solid consolidation correction. But you can take a look here at thetatoken.org, and it will tell you all about it, okay? Theta mainnet 3.0 also coming. I mean, absolutely, it is great decentralized streaming. Take a look here also at the white paper. This project is going to be insane in the next coming years. Definitely worth a look. Sick Void says Nano is up. Check it out. Let's take a look at Nano. Yeah, Nano has had a small pump today. Small pump, but yeah, you cannot. Zooming out on the chart, yeah, it's nothing too special. This chart isn't looking great. It's not looking great. We can see some other ones such as Compound or Algorand. This one is currently below the capitulation phase from the 19th and the 23rd. So this is not good news for Nano. We can see cryptos such as Synthetics, Compound, and some other ones that are way above from the capitulation phase around this area, such as Algorand. Algorand has had a massive rally already. It's around about this area from the capitulation phase. Nano is underneath the capitulation phase, which is not looking too good. Struggling very, very much, you know, lower highs, lower highs. This pump from today has been insignificant, as you can see, nothing too special. There is a little bit of volume coming in, but it needs a lot of buying pressure to start pumping. To the moon, yes, we've had a lot of people commenting about Million Coin. Right, what else? Telcoin. Telcoin is a good penny. Right, let's take a look at, I've taken a look at Telcoin before. But yeah, it's holding by a thread from this range. It is currently below. I'm not too familiar with this project. The capitulation phase had a massive wick straight all the way down to this major resistance, as you can see. So I'm not too familiar with Telcoin, but we are just about to lose this major level, which is at the 0.017 cents. But there's no volume. It can be a clear fake out. You know, we can see it is a major, it's been major resistance there. It's been major support. So we're just fizzling out from here, but there's no volume at all, so nothing to worry about. We can see the bulls fighting to hold this level. But if we lose it, you know, Telcoin can come all the way down to the 1 cent level. Sell BTC and buy Atom. Well, if you are bullish enough on the project, yes, maybe. Any comments with Digibyte and Fetch? Let's take a look at and the best price for Theta. I think Theta can reach $50, you know, and you know, I'm not going to say this year, but in the next year or two, I think Theta is going to go, Theta Network, Theta token is going to go way above $50 in my opinion. Very high chance, and T-Fuel will go way above the $1 for sure. I mean, but this is going to take time. I cannot give you I can give you price predictions, but I can't give you the timing right, especially if we are going to enter into a bear market, multi-monthly bear market. I wouldn't say by the end of the year. A lot of people by the end of 2021, no, I don't know, but Theta is going to be here, is going to have a very bright future. Will go way above $50. Theta, T-Fuel will go way above $1. It's just a matter of time. Right, Digibyte. Let's take a look at Digibyte here for Rajesh. I do hold some Digibyte actually. I forgot to say it is one of my altcoin holdings. It hasn't been performing very well. Yeah, Digibyte finally losing, you know, it's losing to break the resistance here. A Digibyte needs to get above the 5 cents to start becoming bullish. We do see a clear support at 5 cents here for Digibyte. We are currently below the capitulation phase. It was major resistance right over there. So getting above the 5 cents, then we can start becoming bullish on Digibyte. Let's zoom out here on the daily. As long as we're below 5 cents for Digibyte, yeah, it's still going to be looking bearish. But if you are willing to buy, you know, these are the moments where you want to start accumulating. Digibyte is an absolutely great blockchain project, much secure than Bitcoin, much faster than Bitcoin. It is just a matter of time for people to recognize this. So now the eyes are on Bitcoin eventually. They have always been. but we are seeing some good altcoin projects popping out there and getting the attention from the people. And DigiByte is it is more for a currency. It's been a bad performer. It's performed late, but anyway, it went from the 1 cent level below the 2 cents all the way to 17 cents, which is okay. It is almost 10x in 3-4 months. I think DigiByte has got a bright future. Will Atom drop before it goes up? Let's take a look at this. I am not sure if Atom will drop before it goes up, but it is looking pretty good. Huh? It is recovering very, very well. It hasn't gone even below, just a little wick below the capitulation phase. Some altcoins are well below the 19th of May capitulation. This is having an insane recovery. It is a decent blockchain project, so we need to get above $16.50. If we get above there, then yeah, all-time highs is very, very likely in the next coming months. Please last look on BTC. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pumping currently. I'm in a small loss in my trade at this moment. Yeah, it looks like that we are creating like an ascending triangle kind of formation right over here. We do have higher lows on the 1 hourly. We do have a major support resistance, okay, at 34,200. As long as we below this range, as soon as we pop below 34,200, it's gonna start looking bullish here for Bitcoin. But I'm not sure if we're gonna break it. I think that we might get rejected. A little bit of volatility and get rejected, I do think. How low will it go, BTC? Well, looking at, I think that we might have, it all depends. You know, guys, I am a strong believer of, the accumulation event that we are having for Bitcoin. Strong believer that this is playing out. It is playing out a little bit longer than expected. But I do think that if this is not the best moment to accumulate, then 28,000 levels is going to be the last spring point potentially for this accumulation. So if we do not go up from here, I think we'll have a leg down to the 28k levels and then a leg up. This is the scenario I am waiting. This is the scenario I am expecting. If this isn't the best moment, then yeah, just below 38k levels might be 29, it might be 28, will be the best buying points for Bitcoin. Million token, there is no data on Million token, Vladimir. I have checked out and there's no data. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it for the episode, okay? If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I do daily TA on Bitcoin and other cryptos. Make sure to check out PrimeXbt. It's my favorite day trading platform. If you use my link in the description and Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code as soon as you sign up here, you're getting 50% added of whatever you deposit, okay? So make sure to check that out. You cannot withdraw the bonus. It is used for buying power. Yeah, I have a tutorial in the comment section, in the description, so you can check it out. Be careful with trading, okay? Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Thank you very much for tuning in. BTC, how low will it go? Which will be the best buying point? I said this. I think that we are in an accumulation event. If we are lucky, we are going to see 29, 28k levels again, just once, for the next major fake out to the downside, and then we are going up. So 28, 27 maximum. I do not see BTC going below $27,000. We might have a small wick to the downside, just like when we saw this spring point over here. It's gonna be quick, guys. This happened in less than 24 hours. We came down and straight back up again. This happened in hours. This event, in my opinion, will happen very, very fast too. It's not going to give you the opportunity to buy at these levels. So as soon as we come down, don't panic. This is a buying point, just like what happened here. A lot of people panicked here. A lot of people were short here. This is a buying point. If we go here, in my opinion, this is a buying point. This is my opinion eventually, guys. So I might be wrong, but this is what I think is going to happen. Ethereum, thank you. Have a great day. Let's take a quick look at Ethereum. There is no volume, guys. There is no volume. This is the yeah, there is no volume. So I mean, this is only for entertainment purposes. This has been on the 15-minute chart. This is no pattern. You know, it's too small. It is Sunday. It is Sunday. There's no price action, no real volume, just sideways action. It does look like that the price is kind of exhausting here. I see a better, most likely going down than doing this. So yeah, there's a major resistance here at $2,190, 2,200 here for Ethereum. It's going to be very hard to break this level. I do see us coming down in the next coming days. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Very much appreciated. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow for sure. I'll be updating you with Bitcoin and Ethereum like always. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure to check out the Bitcoin Sensor website. We've got the TA, we got latest TA here, the latest news, totally free. The link is in the description. You can also check out the exchange reviews, okay? Here you can find out which exchange has the best bonus available for you and the best fees. The link is in the description also, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.